As officers ran the registration on a black Dodge Challenger, it came back as being stolen out of Philly. Leaf began running towards the vehicle until he saw uniformed police officers and the mock police vehicle. With tasers drawn, Leaf would be placed into custody while officers dug through the trash, locating a .40 caliber Glock with a switch. Rapper hailing from the streets of West Philly.
I'm a real mob member,
Philly, you know how they get down.
I don't think the law gon' forgive us, we got too many.
Who survived the streets of Philly.
I've been shot once, one time in my hand. I was driving like this. My hand went right there. It would have smacked me in my face.
Right.
Is now on his way to federal prison.
Uh-oh.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to
FBI, open up! He on his way to the feds.
Another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on Leaf Ward going on a date with his girlfriend.
Oh!
That may have cost him his rap career.
Oh!
Back in 2023, mass rapper Millies would drop Risk Takers, reaching over 16 million views, featuring Jersey's own Albial and Philly's own Leaf Ward.
Okay.
This was Leaf's biggest feature in his career, next to Power by OT7 Kwani that hit 6.6 million.
Right.
Leaf would drop a few songs of his own, gaining millions of views, and decline an offer to sign to ESTG, who he apparently saw as on the same level as himself. But one simple mistake would turn a rapper on the rise into a man in a cell. August 16, 2023, Leaf would visit the King of Prussia Mall, roughly a half hour away from Philly. Known for its luxury stores, the mall was no stranger to theft and crime.
Right.
At 5 tonight, investigators have released new details about the gun battle that erupted outside of the King of Prussia Mall. Andrew Wiley is now facing attempted murder charges after investigators say he fired at police. Chaos and confusion at the King of Prussia Mall when a gun accidentally discharged. It happened near the food court, sending shoppers running for cover.
Officials ruled the use of force. Officers displayed inside a King of Prussia parking lot during an October shooting of a suspect as lawful.
It's
Police
busted at the
officers
mall.
were
I ain't
physically
never
threatened
going
by
in there.
Karen Jackson. Jackson was armed and used a stolen car to ram police vehicles before officers opened fire.
Regardless, Leaf would take his girlfriend to eat at Bahama Breeze. While inside, officers were on proactive detail in the parking lot, running vehicle registrations to see who they could fuck with. It just so happened Leaf hit the proactive lottery. As officers ran the registration on a black Dodge Challenger, it came back as being stolen out of Philly. Further investigation.
Hold on, y'all, because y'all know I love putting y'all on to that easy money. CashKick.com is a free to use cash rewards marketplace that helps you save and grow your money. This is some of the simplest and easiest ways to make money right now. All you have to do is play mobile games on your phone and you can earn up to $500 per deal. Now remember, I said CashKick.com is free to use, so they will never ever ask you to send them any type of money. Signing up is super easy. All you need is an email and a password. Once you sign up, all you have to do is download your first offer and start making money. Now your offers and reward amounts can change at any time. So that means you can download a game on your phone, play it for long enough, make $500 on one day, and the next day you can download a whole nother game, play it for long enough, make $300. Next day, same thing. This is some of the easiest money I can tell you about right now. And again, you can earn up to $500 per deal. So this is what I need you to do. Go to cashkick.com, make you an account, activate your account. Make sure you turn on allow tracking on your phone so that the app can actually track how much you're playing the game and earn you some of the easiest money you can make. Y'all can't say I ain't never did nothing for you.
Investigation would reveal the vehicle was a rental.
The police, this sound like the mall is a big ass hub to lock niggas up on bro grade.
FBI, open
They
up!
trying to get y'all. It's really a trap, y'all.
That hadn't been returned. While in the process of towing the vehicle, 26-year-old Khalif Ward, aka Leaf, exited the restaurant with his girlfriend. Leaf began running towards the vehicle until he saw uniformed police officers and the mock police vehicle.
But why would you run towards the car if you know it's stolen? You know it's stolen and you see a tow truck come outside and it's taking it away. First thing I'm gonna think is either the police or the dude found his car and getting it towed. So I'm gonna just walk outside and act like nothing going on. Like, ooh, doo 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 doo. Hey, you got the Uber app on your phone? Okay, then you got the Uber app on your phone.
That's when he turned around, sprinting back into the restaurant.
Yeah.
Officers chased after him as Leaf made his way into the kitchen, where an employee witnessed him toss a handgun into a trash can.
Oh, you dumb
With tasers drawn, Leaf would be placed into custody while officers dug through the trash, locating a .40 caliber Glock with a switch.
With a switch on it. Oh my God. Boy, you bogus as hell.
Open up! Bruh.
You bogus, boy. You got a switch on you? Why do y'all have switches on you, gang? If you going on the... Okay, I'm not going to sit here and tell somebody how to be a street nigga. But if you... I'm just thinking logically. If I'm going on a drill, I'm going to put my switch on me. Because I know I'm finna do something and get up out of there. But if I'm going to the mall... I'm going with the Glick with no switch because if I get caught with it or if I have to up it, I don't want to be at the mall upping the switch on camera. You get what I'm saying? In self-defense, now it go to a whole nother level because they like, yeah, it was self-defense, but you had a switch on you. You see what I'm saying? So the common sense of me, man, I feel be slow as hell, boy. Do your homework on Mako Smart.
The employee would provide police with a statement and identify Leaf as the one he saw throw the gun away. Leaf would be held in a county jail over the next 4 months while the feds looked into his criminal record. Back in 2019, Leaf was convicted of felony possession of a firearm and sentenced to 11.5 to 24 months. Because of his record, the feds would indict Leaf Wood for possession of a machine gun and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. It would take 9 months of fighting his case before reaching a plea deal. Leaf Wood would agree that the courts may impose a maximum sentence for possession of a machine gun, which is 10 years, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, which is 15 years, totaling to 25 years, followed by 3 years of supervised release and a $500,000 fine.
You get 25 years in the feds, bro, just for having a Glock with a switch on you. And you got that bitch on you at the mall, riding in a stolen car. You slow as hell, gang. And all you had to do was keep it moving. Don't run over there and address the person who's taking back your stolen car. You just told on yourself, dumbass. Then you gonna try to run, but that didn't work because you threw your pistol in the trash can in front of everybody because you at the mall. You see what I'm saying? Like, some niggas just be slow.
Leaf would further agree that if he violates his supervised release, the original term of imprisonment may be increased by up to 2 years on each count, to where he would not only have to serve the original sentence, the time would increase and he'd receive no credit for time spent on supervised release.
That's crazy.
Now, Leaf Wood and the government came to an agreement that he'd receive 46 months in prison, or just under 4 years, followed by 3 years of supervised release. With that being said, it's up to a judge to make a final decision, but 46 months is expected to be the end result.
Right, 46 months at least, so that's still 4 years you gotta go do for a gun. Like, you didn't even shoot nobody with it. Like, what the...
Sentencing has been set for January 23rd, 2025. So essentially a date with his girlfriend while driving a stolen rental with a switch on his side could potentially cost Leaf Wood his career. Now, 27 years old, he'll be over 30 by the time he's released. And statistically speaking, not many rappers blow over 30 years old, and not many rappers can make a comeback after prison.
Man, his whole life over with, man.
Now, this is an example of the lifestyle you live being your downfall. He was caught with a gun previously, so he can never possess guns again at any point in his life. He's a drill rapper, living in one of the deadliest cities in America. where rap is literally
Dropping
they're
like
just
flies
going.
on
You know,
road.
everybody, maybe not everybody, but Philly is very much Chicago,
Right.
New Orleans,
Right.
Jacksonville.
Right.
Philly is very much active.
Right. For sure.
All you gotta do is just jump on Google.
Right.
Maybe it's not rappers you're aware of,
But it's
but
happening though.
the streets in Philly are
Yeah.
very much active.
Hell yeah.
And if you're gonna be rapping about certain things, you gotta be part of the program and you're gonna get taken off the fucking map. So for Leaf Ward, while he, traveled to a restaurant outside of Philly, which is definitely smart, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's trying to get recognized and killed. He was in a vehicle that was reported stolen, which he may not have known.
Yeah, maybe he ain't know.
And also apparently had a Glock with a switch, which there's no beating that. You know what I mean? Like, you could have taken an extra step and got your girlfriend, had her get a gun license. She keeps the gun in her purse. But you can't have a switch on that motherfucker regardless.
Right.
She could have just had a regular Glock. A switch
That's
in
what
Bahama.
I'm saying. Why you bringing a switch with you to the mall? Not even the mall. These motherfuckers getting some food. Y'all just going to Bahama Breeze or whatever the hell it is. Come on, man. You get smacked for that, bro.
Breeze is crazy. But this is a part of living that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? He has to be ready at all times for the worst thing to happen. So he gotta have it on him. And all it takes is a bored-ass police officer in the parking lot to run a registration, see the shit stolen.
Right.
And I mean, bro, it was just his reaction. Had he saw what was happening and didn't make a move, they probably would have found his fingerprints inside of the stolen vehicle, whatever. But that would have happened at a later time. He would have been able to Uber home from the restaurant.
Same shit I said, Jake. That we here with it, twin. From the grave, brother from another mother in a different color.
Just out of reaction, he runs up thinking he's about to check the fucking tow truck driver. And then he sees all these cops. And the cops see him. He takes off. They go after him. And they get him. So looking back on the situation, there's 100% ways you could have did this better, but if you want to just avoid all of the fuck shit, avoid the lifestyle in its entirety, and that's what's hard to do, especially when you want to be a rapper. So for y'all young motherfuckers that's watching this shit, take note, because he was on the fucking rise. His music is fire. Who he's collabing with is fire. I didn't know shit about Leaf Ward until Millie's put me on. Millie's invited me to one of his shows in Boston. I met Albial in the club after the fact, but Leaf Ward was supposed to be there. And he wasn't there. Mind you, this is his biggest feature.
Right.
Leaf was supposed to be performing that motherfucker everywhere, but he wasn't there for whatever reason.
Right.
And just because you're on the rise and you're willing to reject deals, that doesn't mean a stupid decision can't cost you every fucking thing.
Literally.
And that's the message of this
messed your
video.
whole life up. You was on the way to be a millionaire, minimum. At least make 200,000, 300,000, 400,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? For the rest of your life, be straight. You doing shows. You got a girl. You got some kids. Move your whole family out of the. That's enough money to do a lot, gang. 30,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? That's enough to move to the good neighborhood and pay 10,000 a month in rent or 10,000 a month in your mortgage. You know what I'm saying? You got 20 left over. Your car and your 2 cars, 1,000 a piece. That's 12. You know what I'm saying? You got your girl hair. That's a few $100s a month. And your kids' food, that ain't shit. You can save money. You can invest. You can get richer. You just fucked all that up because you wanted to have a switch on you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, a regular gun, you probably be doing a year or 2. You know what I'm saying? If you would have played it out. Because you could have got 25. They gave you 4. So you would have been able to get 10. Or no, you would have been able to get 15. They probably gave you 2, 1. You know what I'm saying? You put that switch on it for what? Like you going to blow the switch in the mall. You get what I'm saying? Like that just don't make no sense to me.